Somewhere more than 1,000 million kilometers from your window, it's raining. Not water, not here. This rain falls from an orange sky, from clouds that drift above a cold, dark sea. The drops are fat, bigger than any raindrop on Earth, and they fall so slowly that you could watch a single one drift down past a window, the way you might watch a snowflake. This is Titan, the largest moon of Saturn. Titan is a giant as moons go. It's bigger than the planet Mercury, and is the only moon in the solar system wrapped in a real atmosphere, a deep blanket of nitrogen that presses down a little harder than the air of Earth. If you stood on its surface, you wouldn't need a pressure suit, just air to breathe. And warmth, because Titan is cold in a way that nothing on Earth is cold, 180 degrees below zero. At that temperature, water is no longer water, it is rock, ice frozen so hard that it behaves like granite, and Titan's mountains are made of it. With all the water locked away as stone, another substance steps in to play water's part. Methane. On Earth a gas, out there a liquid, filling the rivers and the seas. And so Titan does what only one other world in the solar system does. It rains. The rain gathers into streams, and streams carve valleys, and the valleys open out into lakes and seas. The largest of those seas is called Kraken Mare, and it is about the size of the Caspian Sea. When astronomers measured the neighboring seas by radar, they found something peculiar. The seas are calm. The ripples on their surface seem to be no taller than a few millimeters, whole seas lying almost perfectly still, like thin, dark glass. The daylight is gentler there too. Titan sits nearly 10 times further from the sun than Earth does, and the haze softens what little light arrives, so that noon on Titan looks like the last minute after sunset here, a world in permanent dusk. Humanity has been there. Once. On the 14th of January 2005, a European probe called Huygens drifted down through the haze beneath a parachute. It fell for 2.5 hours, and as it fell, it listened. A little microphone recorded the wind moving against the probe, a soft, low rushing, the first sound ever brought home from the outer solar system. Huygens settled onto ground with the texture of damp sand. Around its landing place lay rounded pebbles of water ice, smoothed by liquid that once flowed over them. It had come to rest in a riverbed. For about 70 minutes, it sent home everything its instruments could gather. Then its time ran out, and it fell quiet. It's still there now, resting on the sand of that riverbed, in the softest of light. The deep air of Titan offers one more gift. Gravity there is weak, about 1/7 of what holds you in your chair, and scientists have worked out what that combination would mean for a visitor. A person standing on Titan, with wings strapped to their arms, could fly. Not a machine, a person, rising on their own strength through air that would carry them the way deep water carries a fish. And flight is how astronomers mean to explore it next. Within a few years, NASA plans to launch a craft called Dragonfly, a flying machine about the size of a car, built to rise on that dense air and drift from place to place. It should reach Titan in the middle of the 2030s. Titan is the only world beyond Earth where flying is the easiest way to travel. So the next time you hear rain against your own window, you might spare a thought for the other rain on a shoreline 1,000 million kilometers away. Fat, slow drops are drifting down onto seas that barely ripple. It was raining there long before anyone knew, and it will go on raining slowly and softly on that quiet world while you sleep.